Hey, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Lany and I am a mom of two. So for today's video, let's talk about things to know and do before deciding to get pregnant or before starting a family. Many people don't get to this stage of planning, which is why I also have videos for things to do and expect while expecting first trimester, second trimester, and third trimester. This video is for entertainment and information purposes only. If you have any real concerns, always speak to your healthcare provider before you do anything that might affect your health or your well-being. First things first, talk to your partner. You need to have an honest conversation with your partner about when you want to have a family. Just because you're ready doesn't mean that the other one is. And if you're planning to do this alone, you need to make sure that you just have a good support system around you, because it is very hard. It is exhausting at times. Having all the help that you can have is really great. So whether or not you're deciding to do this by yourself or with your partner, you should make a real plan about how to go about this and all the steps that you need and all the things that you need to prepare yourself for it. Once you've decided that you're ready to have a baby, now is the time to get checked. It's important to schedule an appointment with your OB/GYN or even your general practitioner, and you can get yourself a general health status just to see how your body is, both you and your partner. Certain health problems might prevent you from conceiving, like something like diabetes might make it harder. So it's important to get yourself checked and to know what you need to do to get yourself to that stage. You need to discuss with your doctor and let them know what you guys are planning. When I decided to get pregnant, I did not see my doctor, and by the time I saw her, which was like 2 years of me trying, she was shocked. She's like, "You should have come to me right away, because I could have already referred you to somebody." Do you know what I mean? That's when we went to see a specialist and to see where we were at. And then we went from there. Since you're a doctor, let's jump to the next point. Taking your vitamins. It's important to take your prenatal vitamins, specifically more folic acid. I know that me and my friends, we were all told to take it before we were even pregnant. For those who are pregnant, that's the first thing that they should be doing. But like I said, speak to your doctor first before taking anything. Tell them what you're on, the medications that you're already on, and all the other things that you're putting on yourself, that you're ingesting or applying on your skin, because those things matter. The next item is budget or finance. From gears like strollers, car seats, crib. It's important to know that babies cost a lot of money. As soon as they're born, you're gonna need diapers, wipes, clothes are never ending because they keep growing. If you decide to bottle feed, then you also have formula. We were spending $55 per case, which was only good for 6 days. On top of all the diapers that she was using, 8 to 12 diapers a day. Once they're finished their formula, they're gonna jump into food, and that's more food in the house to buy. The older they get, the more food they eat. What will help you a lot is getting secondhand on certain things, especially clothes, because you don't really want to spend too much money on clothes when they just outgrow them so fast. If you do decide to go back to work, you also have to consider childcare. Who's going to take care of your children? A nanny? Are you going to send them to a daycare? And then after that, when they're finished their baby stage, they have school, and then they have college. Never-ending stream of money coming out of your pocket. It's like never-ending. Left, right. There's just so many expenses to consider. You have to budget. You have to learn to budget yourself and take control of your finances. So for those who have a job, inform yourself about your benefits. See what's available to you. Depending on where you live, your maternity leave can vary. I know here in Quebec, Canada, there are two different programs to choose from. I chose the one that was 1 year maternity leave paid. So there was that option for us. You might also want to check into maybe transferring some of your vacation days or banked sick days for right before you have to take your maternity leave, or even after your maternity leave ends, then you can maybe stay a little bit longer with your baby. Next, health plan or insurance. It's good to have a good insurance with you. A lot of things that are covered with Medicare card, but not all of them. Certain procedures are covered, but not necessarily your medication. If you only have to pay 20% of a medication, that's thousands of dollars. That's still a lot of money. Look into what's covered for you, look into what's available, and how much you have to pay. There's also deductibles that you have to consider. In Quebec, you can, with our Medicare card, our hospital stay is covered, but that doesn't mean that you'll have a private room. You might have to share your rooms with a stranger, so if you don't like that, having a good insurance might help. Next item is clothes shopping. That's an item that you should probably limit. It'll help for your finances. If you decide to shop now and then you get pregnant the next day, those clothes that you bought might not fit you in like 3 months. So instead of shopping, you might want to consider taking that money that you would shop for clothes and setting it aside for all the baby gears, all the baby clothes, or even maternity clothes for you, because that too is another thing to consider. And next up is avoid harmful habits like this. According to the government of Canada, it's highly recommended to avoid habits that are harmful or hazardous for both you and your future baby. Alcohol. Limiting your alcohol consumption is the smart way to go, even before you find out that your little stick is positive. Last but not least, I find this very important, by the way. I found this so helpful, is grown-up activities. This is the time that you have to think, what makes me happy that I should be doing now that I won't be able to do later? Because there are a lot of activities that you won't be able to do throughout your pregnancy, and once the baby comes, it'll be hard for you to go back to them. So, for example, this is what I would usually suggest. Traveling with your partner, going on a girls' trip, eating out at a fancy restaurant. Yes, those are the things that I would usually normally suggest. What you could do, as opposed to all the trips, because you can't really, what you could do is catch up on like projects, unfinished projects that you have. Clean out the garage, the attic, even like cleaning certain things. You might not be able to do that when you get pregnant. There's chemicals in certain cleaning products that you're gonna have to avoid. So now's the time. Catch up on all your readings, on your shows, Netflix shows. do what you want. Do what you need to do for yourself. Enjoy it. It's gonna be harder once you get pregnant. You might be more tired, you might be more exhausted, and then once the baby comes, you just won't have as much time to spare, because all of that attention, all of your time will be devoted on your new bundle of joy. That's the list that me and my friends have followed before we got pregnant, and I hope that helps some of you. If you have any comments, leave them down below. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell icon, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye!